Jeff Snader with Sandler Training here. I'm on the deck today because it's just too beautiful of a day not to. So what I want to talk about today is a technique that a manager can use only if they're a great manager. And I've seen this in so few managers, but when they have it, they seem to have everything else covered. So I'll preface this with saying I was just at the Sandler conference down in Baltimore, and I'm stealing this from Tim Gehring. Tim Gehring is one of the best coaches I've had the pleasure of meeting. There's two reasons I'm fine with stealing it from him. Number one, he's a fellow Marine, so we can do whatever we want to each other. Number two, he taught me how to apologize, so I'll just say sorry if he gets mad about it, which he won't. But here's the deal. When it comes to managers, one thing that you can, I know if you've had a boss before, you could look back and say, when it comes to apologizing, there's really a few ways that they do it. Number one is, and this is a bad apology, is I'm sorry. And they either end it at that or they give you a real simple explanation of what they're sorry for. Let me tell you the worst apology is, and it has one word that follows it. I'm sorry, but. I'm sorry, but really it's your fault. This is what is going to happen. Whatever they say after but is really showing you about how they're not really sorry and how it's all their fault or all your fault. So how do we apologize the proper way? And why are great managers able to apologize the right way? So let's go over first how to apologize the right way. The 4 F's. Number one, I shall just go through them. For, feel, future, fair. It sounds something like this. Hey Joe, I'm sorry for showing up late to that meeting that we had together. That must have made you feel pretty unimportant. In the future, I'll make sure to confirm the time we're going to start so that never happens again. Is that fair? You see, when you do something like that, you take the onus onto yourself. You put the responsibility onto yourself. Even if your manager came to you and said, Joe, I'm sorry that when I was on that closing call with you, that it didn't work out. It probably made you feel pretty disappointed in me that I said some things that didn't help your case. In the future, we'll make sure that we do a pre-call plan together, so that way we're both all prepared. Is that fair? Number one, if you say that, you're responsible, and it gives the future too. It says, look, I know what I'm sorry for. I'm recognizing how it made you feel. I'm talking about what the future is going to look like, and then I'm asking for your agreement. Do you agree that that's a fair outcome? And if it's not, then we could talk about it. The reason that only great managers can do this is it takes a lot of confidence, and it takes vulnerability, and it takes the recognition that you could be better. So managers that know it all struggle many times to have employees that recognize that in them. But managers who are vulnerable enough to admit their mistakes and to grow typically can find their team will grow with them. So go out there, use the 4 F's in an apology. Trust me, it not only works at work, it works at home too. It works with your friends, your family, your spouse. Give it a try. Let me know how it works. Jeff Snader, Sandler.